Happy Monday afternoon, Vootuvers. It's me, I'm back, I'm on my perch, it's your old Gert. Well, this afternoon I've got us what might be called a conundrum, Vootuvers. And you know what I'm like, I don't like conundrums. Well, I got myself about the place today, cleaning up the labs, round your London town like I do. And, well, somebody's got to be in my head, so it's usually me. And I found myself thinking, because I had heard on the grapevine that apparently the fabulous people, the lovely people, those lovely, luscious, so lucky, wonderful people that love their privacy and are really harshly put upon, I might say, Vootuvers, by the general public at large across the globe. Yes, they went out and they had a lovely, lacious time. They did. Apparently, I'm so happy for them. I couldn't stop grinning. I had a grin from ear to bleeding ear because it made a change to see them happy, didn't it? It really did. And apparently, they went out to see Bouncy Bouncy. You do know Bouncy, don't you? Isn't Bouncy with somebody, is it with JC or somebody, Jay-Z? I don't know. Because I don't know anything about American celebrity. Well, obviously apart from the Marklets, because they are par excellence, aren't they? Numero uno. De facto, king and queen of your America, yes, which, as I've said before, has severely put Annie Lennox's nose out of joint, but we won't talk about that here, will we, Vootuvers? No, we won't. So anyway, they've gone out, and they've gone to see Bouncy. You remember her? If you like what you see, put a ring on it. That one, right? Bouncy. Oh, it's Bouncy, Bouncy. So they were celebrating Doris's 67th birthday, Vootuvers. Oh, I was impressed. I thought to myself, fancy bringing your mum along to see Bouncy. And then I heard it was her birthday. I thought, well, they obviously didn't want to leave her at home on her birthday, did they? Did you get me, capiche? So they brought her along to see Bouncy. And she weren't in bad nick, that old girl. No, 67 years old. Well, I couldn't believe it. So there they were at the Bouncy concert. And I couldn't help but think to myself, that's really odd, because past times I've been on Wikipedia, the thingy bobby thing on your Google DuckDuckGo thingy, yeah, capiche? And on there, under Doris Ragland, it says she was bonded into the world in 1956. And then in other places, it says she was bonded into the world in 1955. I know I'm rubbish at maths. I know I am. I'm not mathematically, rhythmically, whatever the word is, challenged. I'm not even on the spectrum. They had to make a special spectrum just to be able to put me at the end of that one, That's how... I'm not very good at maths at all, I'm not very good at most things, to be fair. Yes! Yeah, I've got a general talent for being totally useless. I have. It's my main characteristic. But anyway, I thought, well, if it's a fabulous bouncy day for her 67th birthday, now correct me if I'm wrong, doesn't that mean she was born in 1955, 1953, or 1956, depending on where you go? But by my reckoning, if, in their own words, they were celebrating her 67th birthday, she must have been born in 1953. And in so many interviews that I've seen, the Mr. Markle himself says that they got together when she was 20 and got married and had her the following year. Now, the thing is, I know there's nothing fabulous about your old girl. I'm as thick as mince, right? But if she's 67 yesterday or the day before, or even the day before that, she's still 67 today, isn't she? And it would still mean that she was born in 1953. That's what I'm saying. So she was born in 1953, and in their own words, they had her a year after they got married when she was 20. Does that actually mean she was born in 1974? Or even if, say, it could be wrong, it probably is wrong. Maybe they had Meghan when she was 23, which would have made 1976. Because it's impossible for her to have been born in 1981 when Doris was 28. Because, as you see by the thumbnail, I'm going on what Mr. Markle said. Would you say the thumbnail looked like a 20-year-old girl or a 28-year-old woman? And even if you factor it in and say, yes, that could conceivably be a 28-year-old woman, would you say it was a 28-year-old woman that worked in Hollywood as an assistant makeup artist? Does that look like an assistant makeup artist? What you got in your Hollywood? Or does it look like a rather gauche young girl? That's all I'm saying, VTubers. And I'm sure I've got it wrong. Because if that is right, then it would rather marry up with her actor, first sweetheart, who's on LinkedIn. Yes, who last year was 46 years old, and this year is 47 years old, VTubers. And yes, he's ever so proud that they had their first kiss because they were in the same class, yeah, when they were 13, VTubers. Yeah, oh, it's confusing, isn't it? But confusiacious is my state of being. So anyway, I'll leave it there. It's probably me, you know. I mean, it's not like the Markleys to lie about things, no, is it? You know? I don't want to start being all lawyer-like and trying to, like, say, well, if you can see that there's one lie, maybe all the rest of the things are a lie. Maybe she's just gaslighting the whole of the globe. I mean, we don't know, do we? But anyway, the main thing is they're happy. And she's deliciously lacious. Look at her, look. Come on. Come on, people. Look at them. They're so happy to be out and about seeing Bouncy. Come on. Come on. What's going on?
This is my friend
Hang on.
that took this.
What's gone on? You're supposed to be watching Bouncy.
To her at the concert, he
Medic!
stresses that
Call 911 quick! 911! Nurse!
he was having a
Nurse!
blast. He was
Where's the medic?
invisible despite the picture.
See, now that is exactly, I arrest my case, VTubers. I arrest it, yes I do. Now that is exactly illustrating why you should not be smoking spice. It's not good for you. Deary me.
But
Oh,
look,
gosh.
I've said a million
I
times
better
out here,
go
and
before I
they
blow a
shouldn't
bleeding
dwell
gasket.
on